Yo, what's going on, guys? DJHES here. Wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of the new LeBron 10 PS Elites versus last year's Elite 9s right here. As you can tell, they have a ton of similarities, and it's really cool actually to see them next to each other. I really did love the crap out of these shoes from last year, even if they didn't sell out like crazy or whatever like these guys did. But of course I love these ones as well. But you know, I think the white colorway is just probably the second best out of the series of 4 that they released. You know, I really wish they would have released these Elites on Nike ID like they're doing the LeBron 10s. But regardless of that, you know, I was a big fan. Obviously, I bought 4 different colorways of the Elite PS 9s. And now for the 10s, I did pick up the first pair. Obviously, if you guys didn't see the previous video on the pickups, I got these for a steal, 140 bucks. Just an unbelievable steal for the value of the shoe. But the side-by-side comparison, so I'm going to pick them up and just take a look at these guys, like just kind of next to each other. They are both really sexy in my opinion. I did the lace swap on these ones. They came with white laces, but I did the black laces. Again, I mentioned in the previous video, I think it's really rad that they went with the black laces on the white this year. I think it gives it an extra little pop. The carbon fiber is a little bit different from what I can tell. You can tell that the textures, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this, but take a look at this texture here. You can see it's like kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like woven like the opposite way or something from these ones. Pretty crazy. I don't know, man. These things are beasts in my opinion. Really fresh. So I wanted to do 2 things. One, I wanted to give you guys kind of a look side by side with the 9s, and you can see the gold and the gold, obviously. The soles both have that gold sparkly metallic inlay in the clear soles, which I really like. And I mean, extra carbon fiber. These ones do have the Kevlar laces that I was mentioning. No gold tips though, but they are Kevlar. These ones have gold tips, as you can see right here, but they are not Kevlar. Obviously, you get this fresh lion's head right here on the Elite 10s, and the tongue is obviously a little bit plainer on the 9s here, in comparison to this fancy. Well, maybe I can pull this one out right here. This fancy looking tongue right here. It's kind of gold speckled as well. So that's one part of it. I wanted to show you guys the other half right here though. And that's a comparison from the Elites versus the regulars. These are the ones that I did on Nike ID myself. Obviously, you can see that the tongues are pretty much similar, the way that they have the tabs right there. Nike swoosh, same orientation, location-wise. The cutouts here are different. Well, actually, you know what? They are pretty much. You can see the zigzag here, and you can see that this one has a zigzag here, sort of as well. But it is a little bit different on here than it is on this one. You can see the vents versus the vents. And the midsole area, this one's a little bit like more pronounced, like it comes up to points right here, as you can see. And this one has this hard plastic right here on this area. So this one has hard plastic on it, this one has carbon fiber. Let's go ahead and flip these guys around to the back, take a butt look at these guys. And you can see, obviously, there's carbon fiber on this one up on the side. Same Nike swoosh on the sides here. So they definitely took like the Nike LeBron 10 model and just improved upon it, in my opinion, and made little extras. And most of you guys are right. I mean, for the price point, a little extra carbon fiber is not worth the extra whatever it costs for the shoe. But for $280, the shoe's kind of outrageous. But for $140, it's like everybody would want it, I'm sure. LeBron head here. I got the gray one versus the gold. This gold one's sexy though, dude. And you can tell, actually, this is weird. I actually don't know if you can see this. The inside material for the tongue is like textured right here. Wow, that's weird. I wish I could pull it up more closer. But it's actually textured right here versus here it's mesh, obviously, here. So, fortunately, these things are laced up so tight, I haven't unlaced them yet. I just literally got them home. I think for sure these ones are going on my feet. I'm definitely going to be wearing these ones. They're just too fresh, man. I really dig this thing. It's kind of the Oreo kind of colorway with gold and stuff. It just, all in all, it's a pretty rad shoe, but I wanted to give you guys a comparison of that. Also, might as a little bonus here, give you guys a comparison to last year's Hyperdunk model versus this year's KD model, because they didn't have a Hyperdunk this year. They had just the Hyperdunk last year because KD didn't want to have a shoe that was over $100, and this one was at $200. So it's kind of crazy this year. Everything changes, and this one's $200. But it is what it is. It's a low top or mid top now versus the high from last year. You can see the flywire is pretty much the same on this one as it was in the one the year before. The heel side. This one has the cup on it, obviously, like the Kobe's, and this one has a heel plate. It's kind of interesting right here. It's low enough, though, that it won't cut your foot. And these ones are Nightwings again. If you guys don't know who Nightwing is another YouTuber, obviously. Does all the dope performance reviews. There's the bottoms right there, a little so comparison. This one is the carbon fiber plate there. This is carbon fiber in the middle. But it looks like there's plastic all along the sides, which is interesting that they didn't do this whole thing carbon fiber. For $200, I would have expected that. But that's pretty much it for those. Just a quick little comparison against those guys. But really, let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys like the new models this year? How do you like them comparison to last year? I really think that they really went. The Elites from last year, they went all out and completely changed everything. This year, they just kind of upgraded it. But I do like the upgrades. I think they do look nice, especially with this the design. It just makes it pop, especially from like a distance. It pops out pretty nice. But that's all I got, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.